Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle. Out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi in at the three. Count that one.
Hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Doncic finds Wood on the wing. Irving. Wood with the screen for Irving. Good on the three-point shot.
Dude, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Durant. And finished off by KD.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Here's Green. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc, another three for Dallas.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Doncic, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Irving against Booker. Pass to Ayton. KD on the wing. There's the three. Back to Ayton. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. A great pump fake there.
And he's good on the second.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. KD a screen on Doncic. Here's Booker. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Now here's Green. He kicks it to Irving. Over Paul. The 17-footer goes down. Irving's got 5 now. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now here's Irving. Devin Booker missing his last shot. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. McGee sets the pick for Doncic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And Ayton stays with it.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton, that time getting inside and using his frame.
1:22 left here in the opening quarter. Doncic kicks to Irving. Right side, Green. Doncic looking it over. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch. You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Wood. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Irving can't hit. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Paul. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And Durant, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Durant. Wood passes to Doncic. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's Durant with the rebound. Booker looking around. A fader. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's a tie game in Dallas. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Wood out there with Green. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Irving. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
Playing with a bunch of different stars throughout his career, Kyrie has learned to be effective without the ball in his hand.
Kicks it out to Paul. Booker in the corner. KD a screen on Doncic. Takes a shot at the elbow. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Doncic passes to Irving. And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Here's Wood. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Doncic finds Green. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And the Suns also making a change. Landry Shamet's checked in for Cameron Payne. Here's Shamet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shamet's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Hardaway kicks to Bertans. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside Warren. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Here's Ross. Pass to Biyombo. Craig with it. Now Warren. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock is at 3. Shoots a fader. Craig can't get it to go.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Powell finds Hardaway. Powell sets a screen for Hardaway. Now here's Hardy. Tight defense on him. Outside Holiday. There's Powell. And the layup's good off the glass. Powell's got his first 2 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Craig. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Ross. Out to Hardaway. Ross with the steal. And the pass to Biyombo. Great D that time from Powell.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
It's hauled in by Warren. The Suns leading. Ross with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. For 3. Rebounded by Hardy. The 3 from Bertans. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Luka Doncic. Booker against Doncic. Ayton kicks to Paul. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And a wide open look for Irving. Plenty of room to knock down a shot. Irving's got 9.
Kyrie Irving has a sweet looking stroke right there. Fantastic at getting his feet underneath him that time.
Here's Paul, and the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Wood finds Doncic. Back to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
Booker dishes to Ayton. He gets that one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
After being selected 1st overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing his teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Outside, KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Pass to Ayton. It's Durant on the wing. Ayton a screen on Wood. Durant finds Ayton. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Suns call time.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Powell with a screen on Warren. There, Tennis passes to Hardaway. Over Ross. Offensive rebound. Bertans inside the line. Powell kicks to Hardaway. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Powell, the pass to Holiday. Outside Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Powell. Rebound by the Suns. 1:04 left to play in the 3rd. Kane kicks to Biyombo. Outside Warren. This one for three, and Phoenix with another turnover here.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Suns. Landry Shamet comes in for Payne. And Holiday has it in the corner. He feeds it to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Holiday finds Hardaway. Over Ross. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Holiday. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Craig sets a screen. Ross on the wing. Let's go. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Now here's Hardy. Craig defending. And Holiday has it in the corner. Powell dishes to Hardaway. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Dallas up by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Hardy is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Holiday in at the small forward position. Mavericks leading by 4. It's Powell on the wing. Bertans passes to Powell. Holiday dishes to Hardaway. Passes it to Bertans. To the left side wing. Here's Hardy. Here's Powell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
And, guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. And you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
And watch how this kind of scoring output for Kyrie Irving impacts the rest of his teammates. Everyone else starts to feel hot.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The pass to Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. On the wing, Irving. Fades and shoots. Rebound by Okogie. Suns trail by 3. The drive by Booker. Good work there as it goes.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Irving passes to Powell. Booker against Irving. Over in the corner, Green. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Left side, Irving. Green passes to Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Irving dishes to McGee. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Durant kicks to Ayton. McGee with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And stolen by Booker. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. At the top of the key, Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker to tie it up. And it's keeping it alive with a new 14. Okogie for three. Paul against Irving. Okogie, the pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Tries yet again. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Wood a screen on Paul. Doncic kicks to Wood. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Doncic against Booker. Takes it inside. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Luka Doncic. He sinks the clutch free throw.
It's terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Doncic kicks to Wood. In the corner, Irving with it. And to Wood. Puts one up from 19. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. KD with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And here is KD. Missed. Outside Irving. That will count. And we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. And regulation now complete. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 8 feet away. And it's off the back rim, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Durant deciding where to go with it. Drains the three-pointer. Durant's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Suns. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Okogie. Okogie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to KD. Oh, he jams it right over Christian Wood. Wow!
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Those free throws good from Doncic.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Booker against Irving. Kicks it to Doncic. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Wood. Off target with his three.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Paul looking around. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Doncic finds McGee. Doncic right side. Irving from long range. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Stolen away. Outside, Green. Wood passes to Green. Dishes it to Irving from deep. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Paul. Six to shoot. He kicks to Ayton. It drops.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Here we go. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard He can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to McGee. Doncic against Simons. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Nurkic. Thibault on the wing. Now Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Now here's Irving. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Irving. Pass to McGee. Now Irving, defended by Lillard. Takes the 3, and Irving, the bucket on the assist by McGee.
Impressive shooter from outside the arc. Kyrie knows he has the green light to fire away.
Doncic against Lillard. Hauled in by McGee.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Poke loose. And here's Thibault. Pass to Lillard. And here's Nurkic. High arcing shot. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Simons missing. The Mavericks leading. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
So it's the Mavericks now. After the basket by Portland. Back to Doncic. McGee in the post. Defended by Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic from the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks have gone only 1 of 6 so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wood with the screen. From deep, here's Doncic. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 5 points.
Man, that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
They get it again. Here's Nurkic. Outside for Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Now here's Grant. Back to Lillard. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Simons with a 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Green finds McGee. Now here's Irving. The 3 is up. Thibault with the board. Up in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Christian Wood out there with Green. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's McGee in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Wood grabs the board.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
McGee. And Nurkic with the block.
Putting that intimidating size to work, Nurkic manages to knock it away.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Irving. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And it's Doncic missing. Nurkic with the ball. And it's McGee picking him up. Lillard passes to Thibault. Grant outside. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
Doncic pulls down the board.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Now here's Simons. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
McGee passes to Doncic. Back to McGee. Out to Wood. Wood, a screen on Lillard. Irving for 3. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Grant the screen. For 3, here's Lillard. He can't get it to go, and it's Dallas the other way. Doncic passes to McGee. Outside Irving. Wood finds Irving. Driving to the basket. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Terrific body control from Kyrie and the showtime finish.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
The nasty handle of Kyrie uses it to get anywhere he wants.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9, and there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Outside Irving. Pass to Green. Wood with it. Wood with the screen. And he drives in. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Now here's Irving. 13 points in the game. The offensive rebound. Kicks it to Doncic. Launches it. Portland grabs the miss. Timeout called, the Blazers.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. The Trailblazers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Irving. Here's the 3. Sharp. That one's good. Sharp's got his first 3 points of the game. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence for Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Sharp going inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Bertans. Here's Bullock. Dallas again missing. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
From deep. Sharp. That one's good. And now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Hardaway on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Bullock's shot is off. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. There's a screen. 3-pointer Sharp. Not going to go that time. Outside Bertans. Pass to Hardaway. From outside the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Johnson. Drew Eubanks out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Sharp in at the 2 guard.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Here's Hardaway following the bucket by the Blazers.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sharp's got 10 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Back to Bullock. Kicks it out to Bertans. Pass to Hardaway. To the paint. The reverse. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first.
Off the line for Dallas. Down it for Tom. Take
And so he makes both from the line.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Here's Sharp, defended by Hardaway. Sharp, no good. The Mavericks leading. Here's Hardy. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Inside, here's Little. And a two-handed jam.
Love watching Little do his thing inside. Tear the rim down, young fella.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
You know, at the 2021 draft, there wasn't much doubt that Keon Johnson was the best athlete in the class. Elite is a word you hear to describe his physical gifts.
Here's Hardy, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Sharp, drives to the hoop, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Kicks it out to Bertans. The three. Down low, Hardaway. Sharp grabs the miss. You know, when it comes to Johnson's athleticism, that really comes into play on defense.
B.A.Y., he's high energy, he's tough, and he's active. And with the motor he's got, he never stops working at that end. He's going to be a defensive stopper in this league for a long time.
Powell with a steal. Here's Bullock, Reddish covering. Here's Bertans. Dallas again missing.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammate.
Oh, great D that time from Powell. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Bullock. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Timeout called. Portland.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
All right, let's hear it one more time.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Nurkic, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Let's go with a three. Portland, no good that time either.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And here's Simons outside. And they recover it. Lillard outside. Fires for three. Trailblazers keep it alive. Six on the shot clock. No good. A bit long that time. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Doncic outside. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the start treatment there. No whistle.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Irving, the pass to Wood. Here's Green, pass to Wood. Irving for three. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Mavericks on top, up by 3. And we're coming right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Josh Green out there with Christian Wood. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Looking to end this cold spell. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on JaVale McGee. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas.
Well, a lot of what has happened is that they have gotten to the line. They have done a great job of finding contact and making them pay.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Damian Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there, that got him the whistle.
Free throw good, Lillard. And both free throws good for Lillard.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Irving. And no good. Good work defensively by Lillard. Well, the Trailblazers shooting just around 32% from the field. Portland again missing. For Dallas, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Irving finds Doncic. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
They're at the screen. The 3, here's Lillard. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic outside. Wood left side. Over to the wing. On the wing, Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
And the Blazers making a change here. Reddish is checked in. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Grant. The 3 from Wood. Buries it from 3.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
The 3, here's Lillard. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
On offense, Kyrie Irving is so crafty. He keeps finding ways to get around the D.
Pass to Simons. 3-pointer. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Firing with confidence, Simons continues to flourish when given the opportunity.
Irving, the pass to McGee. And the shot goes in.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Lillard against Doncic. To the inside. Here's Grant. Shakes him. And it's good on the lay-in.
You see the trust this team has in Grant's ability to step up in crucial times.
Pass to Wood. Back to Irving. From behind the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3.
When the lights are at its brightest, Kyrie loves coming through.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Simons passes to Graham. Back to Simons. The shot. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Doncic outside. Wood outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
The 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
It is Dame time, winning time. Lillard seems to always come through.
Doncic passes to Green. Doncic against Reddish. Outside for Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving to 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Lillard outside. Grant the screen to the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Wood. Here's Irving. That one goes. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Kyrie never losing his composure. He is deadly in the clutch.
Simons against Green. Jacks up at 3. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
He must have ice in his veins. Simons pushes out all distractions and drops the clutch shot.
Lillard against Irving. Pass to Doncic. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
On the guard matchup tonight. Greg, both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Lillard right side. Grant with a screen on Paul. Lillard from outside. A shot off that time. The Suns go the other way with it. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Phoenix with the ball. The Blazers getting the bucket. And here's KD for three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker with a deep three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Here is Lillard following the three from Kevin Durant.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And that one hits back iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Again, the miss by Lillard. Ball looking over the floor. It's up a three. Again, the miss by KD.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Grant with a screen on Paul. Three-pointer, Lillard. They get the rebound. Here's Grant and the dunk. By Grant.
Like a pogo stick, Grant's quick into the air, so active. It's amazing how far he's come at the offensive end.
Now here's Ayton. Ball outside. Fires for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Here's Booker, following the score by Damian Lillard. Booker inside. Here's Ayton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Lillard against Paul. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Simon's on the wing. Nurkic setting the pick for Simon. And his first shot of the game, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Here's Okogie. Kicks it out to Paul. With 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Thibault. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. The long distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 7.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger from deep.
Booker with no one around. Again, the miss by Booker. Ken Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. Lillard against Paul. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Phoenix ahead, up by 3.
And please give a big round of applause for your son, you.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Durant's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Phoenix. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
And it's Ayton missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Grant, that's good.
And he didn't really have this shot coming into the league. Grant has really worked on honing his shot from the perimeter.
Here's Booker. No good. Shot missing. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Paul with the steal.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Portland's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Lillard attacking over Booker. And again, it's Portland converting.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Suns trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Booker the pass to Durant to stop the run. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball against Lillard. Pass to Thibault. To the right side. Grant for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's on Kevin Durant. This is his first free throw of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Portland.
Grant sets a screen for Simon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Shaman fires the 3. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers leading by 3. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
And it's Sharp missing. Suns trail by 6. Shamet the pass to Biyombo. Connects on the 9-footer.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Sharp. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. This is it to Shamet. And he converts the layup. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
and giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Eubanks, covered by Biyombo. 4 on the shot clock. Eubanks, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shaman kicks to Craig. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Out to the right wing. Here's Eubanks. Craig defending. The shot's good. Eubanks got his first basket. Shaman with it. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Shaman's got a pair of triples in the second now for Phoenix. It could go. That shot off. And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the floor for Portland, Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Little. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Portland leading.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Shaman kicks to Warren. Pass to Craig. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. With the step back. Johnson, a wide open look. Portland no good that time either. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Three-pointer. Little, the second chance points on the tip in. Little's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Trailblazers.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Warren with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. The offensive rebound goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
He just has a knack for finding openings in the defense. You could describe Warren as opportunistic.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Durant comes in for Torrey Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Paul in for Landry Shamet. Here's Nurkic. Off target from outside. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Ayton a screen. A fadeaway. Portland grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Warren, good.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Grant with a screen on Paul. Three-pointer, Lillard drills it from outside. Lillard's got 15 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Booker, good.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Lillard scanning the floor. Over Paul. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's the pass to KD. Shoots the three. Not going to go that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Lillard way outside. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Durant finds Booker. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nurkic setting the pick for Simon. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Looking to get it going. Snatched up. Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like this.
Grant with a screen on Booker. Three-pointer, Simon. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Grant sets a screen for Simon. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Durant. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Suns on top, up by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said keep grinding, we're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin will see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Booker. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Booker's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Phoenix. Nurkic setting the pick for Simon. Good on the triple.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. The shot by Paul, no good. Portland trailing here. Grant with a screen on Paul. Lillard against Paul. The turnaround. And the shot is long.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Durant kicks to Paul. Nurkic against KD. Into the lane. And then Durant with the jam.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
Grant with a screen on Paul. Pass to Nurkic. Thibault for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Booker against Simon. Booker, no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. Simon's on the wing. Defended by Booker. The three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Thibault finds Lillard. From the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Booker. Passes it to Okogie. Durant in the corner. Shoots over Grant. KD's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard outside to tie it up. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Grant against Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Nurkic a screen on Paul. Lillard fires away from way outside. Thibault for 3. No good on that one.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ayton inside. Covered by Lillard.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Nurkic setting the pick for Simon. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And stolen by Thibault.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Grant with a screen on Paul. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here is Ayton. He kicks to Paul. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
here that... know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Paul. There's the triple. Hauled in by McGee. Booker against Irving. Baseline jumper. Wood passes to McGee. Back to Wood. Irving with it. Three-pointer. And he can't get that one. Durant with it. Pass to Paul. Now here's Ayton. Outside Booker. Off target at the rim.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in. Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slow-down type of game.
The Mavs are the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Paul passes to Durant. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Booker attacking. 6 to shoot. He's off on the layup. Outside, Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's Irving. That's tipped. Wood outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Doncic passes to Green. From 12 feet. And it's Irving missing. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Durant inside. Guarded by Wood. Durant, the pass to Booker. Fades. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside for Green. Launches a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Booker finds Ayton. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Paul. On the wing, Durant. From downtown. It's rebounded by Dallas. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
And And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Booker. Durant's got 6.
Well, you love to see Durant attacking in the lane, imposing his will. Nothing the defense could do there because he's aggressive and talented.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, the length and activity of Wood making a huge impact here.
Irving, the pass to McGee. Here's Doncic. McGee a screen. Pass to Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Ayton finds Booker. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. For 3, Booker. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks are...
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in its center. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Booker following the score by Dallas. Pass to Ayton. And here's Durant. Shoots over McGee. Durant against McGee. Puts up a 3. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 9.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Paul against Doncic. Outside, Green. Now Irving. Out to Wood. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Wing shot on the way. Here's McGee. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Paul against Green. Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Durant. 9 points in the game. Doesn't go for him. Some solid D from Wood. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Durant drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
Out to Wood for 3. The shot misses.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Wood outside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Showtime, Christian Wood putting down the hammer.
Paul passes to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Irving. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Booker for 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Wood. Outside Irving. Back to Wood. Now here's Irving. 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. They get it back. And the basket by Wood. Wood's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, anytime you've got a player that can give you extra possessions, that's a great asset. And Wood is a fantastic offensive rebounder.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Lets it go from deep. Shamet, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Bertans. Hardaway on the wing. Guarded by Ross. Hardaway, the pass to Bertans. Back to Hardaway. Ross against Hardaway. Outside Ross. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
The Mavericks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to Bertans. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Assist goes to Hardy.
The Suns trailing.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Back to Ross. Here's Shamet. The 3-ball. That one doesn't drop. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thanks, Allie. After the break.
20. The Mavericks. 23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Tim Hardaway is out there with Hardy. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Bullock in at the 3. Here's Bullock. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Hardy. On target from range. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Warren, the pass to Ross. Biyombo, high post. Back to Ross. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Bertans. For 3, Hardaway. Here's Bullock. Left side, Bertans. Clock at 6. No luck on that one. And the Suns shooting 40% so far in this one. Outside Ross. Here's Shamet. Back to Craig. Pass to Shamet. It's Warren on the wing. Hardy grabs the board. The Mavericks leading.
Way back in the 2020 NBA bubble, seems like that was years ago. T.J. Warren was unstoppable. Averaged nearly 27 points and 6 boards in those 10 games he played in the bubble.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Well, following the bubble, Warren missed nearly 2 full seasons of play.
Yeah, really a shame, B.A., because he was on a trajectory as a scorer that had him approaching elite status, but he was kept out back-to-back seasons with consecutive stress fractures in his left foot. But through hard work, Warren has recovered, and I hope he can regain the form he showed in 2020.
Ross finds Craig. Here's Shaman. Craig with a screen. Banked it in off the glass. Shaman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Bertans. Here's Bullock. Powell sets a screen. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bertans against Ross. Biyombo inside. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Hardaway on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Leans from outside. Wood grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
It's Doncic with a drive.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, I also have to call out the work they've done at the line. And they've been excellent at drawing fouls and capitalizing on those free points.
Now here's Doncic. And there's the drive. And Chris Paul clears it away. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Durant. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's the fast break. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Irving, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And so it's Dallas in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Paul passes to Durant. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Here's Doncic driving in, and Doncic with the jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. To the inside, McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Outside Booker. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass. Booker's gotten his first points in this one.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
The three from Wood. Hits a three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Fades away. And too long on the shot.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Pass to McGee. Now Irving. McGee, a screen on Booker. Irving for three. Here's McGee. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, and close shots that he takes.
The three from Ayton. Rebounded by Green. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. McGee, a screen on Booker. And he lobs it up. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Pass to Ayton. Durant against Wood. They need this. Durant drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Now Wood. On the wing, Irving. Wood, a screen on Booker. Irving for three. Drains the triple.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Paul against Doncic. Outside, Green. Pass to Wood. It's hauled in by the Suns. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and choke up the victory for the Mavericks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates. Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Lays it up and banks it in.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Yep, that one's good. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Wood outside. And stolen by Durant. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's the break. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
For a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving, Wood out there with Green, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And here's Wood outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Lillard from outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Now, here's Thibault. Back to Lillard. Grant gets a wide-open look. And another three for Portland.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes. But it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Now Lillard after the missed three-pointer from Christian Wood. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard against Doncic. Nurkic, the pass to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thibault. Offensive rebound. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving finds Doncic. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. Doncic outside from deep three-point range. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lillard outside. Nurkic trying to get open, and Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Green kicks to Wood. And oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Irving passes to Doncic. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Now, here's Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. And a deep three from Lillard. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger from deep.
Dallas again turning it over. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And it's good for 2.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And that one's good, Irving.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there. Many believe he might have the best handle in the game.
Now, here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Nobody near Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Irving against Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Irving. Lillard from outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Lillard's got 13.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Trailblazers leading by 14. At the elbow, Nurkic. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And the Trailblazers another three.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Passes to Feibel. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Lillard attacking. That one off the back iron and out.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got JaVale McGee. Irving is out there with Doncic. And it's Green, and it's Wood in at the four-man position. Now here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year, where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Now here's Doncic, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
Now McGee, after the missed three from Damian Lillard. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Wood. Back to Irving. Dallas moving it around. And stolen by Feibel.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Here he goes. Simons from outside. It's hauled in by Wood. Mavericks trail by 15. Irving kicks to McGee. Wood passes to Doncic. Tries it from 19. And there's Wood. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Wood's got 7 points.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Chalk up 2 there.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Simons against Green. Jams it in off the great move.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Out to Doncic. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Inside, Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And we've seen Lillard take over games. Tonight, no exception. The defense has simply had no answer for this man.
Now, here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Lillard. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Simon's on the wing. Oh, he jams it right over Christian Wood. Wow.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Doncic. And it's Irving missing. Now, here's Thibault. Covered by Irving. And Lillard throws it down.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now. But still, plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. A different look for Dallas. Trailblazers leading by 17. Here's Sharp. Over in the corner, Reddish gets the three-pointer to fall. Reddish has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Bullock passes to Powell. Hardaway kicks to Bertans. The pass to Bullock. Clock at 6. Hardy, no good. And Portland with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Feeds it to Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Powell. Bullock with it. A crossover. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
You've got Little. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Now, here's Sharp. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Hardy. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Keon Johnson did not like that.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Sharp. Makes it off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Here's Sharp. Count the basket. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now, here's Sharp. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball. Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
Irving passes to McGee, and it's McGee slamming it down.
Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Lillard, excellent D that time there from McGee.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Irving finds McGee. Back to Irving, and that's an intentional foul. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Harden.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Irving. They kick it out to Green. Dallas moving the ball around. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock. Dallas no good that time either. Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Lillard the pass to Simons. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. A second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Over in the corner, Wood. Outside, Green. Pass to Wood. McGee inside. Covered by Simons. Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Portland no good that time either.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Boy, when you think of Kyrie Irving, hard not to believe he has got perhaps the best handle in the entire NBA.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a 1. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. You love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Christian Wood is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Green in at the 3. Thibault with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Doncic with the steal. On the wing, Green. Covered by Lillard. Doncic kicks to Irving. The pass to Wood. 6 on the shot clock. Irving misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Simons has it in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
No good from Grant.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Irving surveying the floor from the high post. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Lillard against Doncic. And it's Lillard missing. And it's Wood with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
No good from Grant. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Irving. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Kyrie Irving is one of the most clever scorers in the game of basketball. And when he starts to feel it, it's going to be a long night for the defense.
Grant with a screen on Green. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Back to Lillard. And it's Thibault in the corner. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Green finds Irving. Here's Wood on the wing. Doncic. Back to Wood. Pass to Green. In the corner, Irving with it. For the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. And here now is Thibault. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Screen by Grant to end the cold streak. And then Lillard slams it in.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of it. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lillard.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Simons against Green. Grant for 3. That one no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And Irving launches it from deep. Offline with his 3. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now the Mavericks with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Doncic. From deep. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And it's Simons missing.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
And it's Lillard penetrating. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Durant. Thibault with a steal. First quarter of play, a minute in. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
And here's Ayton. Booker for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Paul. Portland grabs the miss. Just over a minute and a half in. Simons against Booker. Grant outside. Outside Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Durant. No good there. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard outside. The 3. On the wing, Simons. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
Tipped. And here comes the break. Here's Lillard. Oh, that was incredible! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Sinks the tray.
Such a reliable shooting option. KD, the guy on the floor, you'll want him with the ball to make plays like that. All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but we decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
So it's Phoenix now. The Blazers making their last shot. Here's Booker, puts the move on, and Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you give full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster. And we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Yes, And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Now here's Lillard. Give him 8.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Free throw good, Lillard.
And Lillard's drive and what he gives to this locker room is undeniable.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Paul passes to Durant. And that one good. Durant's got 5. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
And Lillard's got that look in his eye right now, playing with some fire and dominating on the offensive end.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Durant. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Lillard, and the dunk by Lillard.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Now Paul. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is up and in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Another one falls for Portland.
Even though Dame is a high usage guy, he does have that efficiency right there, taking what the D gave him.
Phoenix no good that time either. Portland leading. Here's Nurkic. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, how about that? Nurkic extending his range out to the three-point line.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Nurkic a screen on Paul, and Lillard puts up a deep 3. That 3's off the mark. The Suns have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Okogie. Here's Durant. Back to Aiden. Shot to stop the run. Durant's shot is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Nurkic against Aiden. Shot clock at 6. Nurkic a screen on Booker. And here's Simons outside. He buries it from 3. And now a 9-point Portland lead.
Well, Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Booker no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Lillard, here we go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Lillard just a menace when he's driving inside, forces the D to act, which is why he gets those calls.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant. Reddish is checked in for Thibault, and it's Sharp in for Simons. Shamet, no good. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Sharp, defended by Biyombo. Here's Sharp. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. A big group substitution here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Jeremy Grant comes in for Little. Thibault, he's checked in for Reddish. And Simon was subbed in for Sharp. Johnson, he's checked in for Lillard. 1:25 left to play in the first half of basketball. Now a timeout called by Portland. A big group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant. Reddish is checked in for Thibault. And it's Sharp in for Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Eubanks inside. Biyombo's there. The shot by Eubanks no good. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Knocks down the triple.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
56 seconds left in the first half. Drops in the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Biyombo. And he converts the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Portland now. They're on a 17-5 run. Doubled by Warren. It's Little on the wing. 3-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Suns, Terrence Ross. At the line.
Both shots good from the strike. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Eubanks the screen. Here's Sharp. He takes it in. And that one is hammered home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Back to Craig. Ross for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half now in the books. It's the Trailblazer.
The Suns, 27.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Oh, denied by Durant.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Pass to Little. With the crossover, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Reddish. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Little. Here's Sharp.
Get there.
Into the lane. That shot off. Nice D from Durant. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Ball against Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Paul.
And Lillard can get tricky with that shot. He draws the foul, but still manages to squeeze that one off.
Good on the second one. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Paul against Lillard. Pass to Booker. From deep three-point range. The shot won't fall. And it's Portland the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Lillard against Paul. Count that bucket.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Lillard against Paul. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Lillard. Takes it inside. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Free throw good. Lillard. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Paul passes to Durant. Ayton, a screen on Grant. Here's Durant. And Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
Pass to Simons. Grant the screen. Simons has the open look. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 12-point Portland lead.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
They get it back. Durant, the pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Okogie. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. There's a screen by Nurkic. Simons, right side. This one for 3. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Booker, here we go. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And it's good. 2 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
That's precisely what they got to do right now. Attack the rim. And if you happen to get fouled, maybe you earn a trip to the line out of it.
Lillard with the ball. He's got 27. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Here's Durant. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. 15 points in the game. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Grant with a screen on Paul. Ball against Lillard. Up and in on the layup. Lillard's got 29 points.
And you love for a guard, a guy that small, the tenacity that Lillard has in the paint, just not afraid of the bigger guys.
Pass to Simons. Takes a three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Portland earning this break in the... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Johnson. We've got Nasir Little. Sharp out there with Johnson. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Sharp, guarded by Ross. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Sharp, that one's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Ross. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Johnson. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Shamet. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
His role is to space the floor, and Shamet right now might be on Mars.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Sharp, guarded by Ross. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better, that time from way outside.
Here's the pick. Here's Sharp beyond the arc. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Outside Durant. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Reddish. For Portland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Sharp. Booker defending. Here's Sharp. Driving inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
Trailblazers foul.
For the Trailblazers.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Paul. And And the deficit down inside single digits.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Portland leading. And here's Lillard. Nurkic, a screen on Paul. Pass to Nurkic. There's the triple. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ayton, a screen on Lillard. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Lillard up top. He's guarded by Paul. Grab the screen. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul so far.
Third team foul.
1:07 left in the fourth. For three, here's Lillard. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 32 points.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Trailblazers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Damian Lillard.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Nurkic a screen on Paul. Lillard passes to Graham. Oh, denied by Durant. And he gets it back. Timeout called. Portland. They're leading by 5. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. And he said to his guys, quote, let's get a few more stops here, and we should be in great shape to close this one out. Keeping it simple, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. 3 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Suns ball.
Booker fires from way outside. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Boy, that poise that Lillard has goes so well in these moments. He just takes on the pressure like a champ. Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game. And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws. Bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Durant, no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Penalty.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Huge spot here. Nurkic at the line. Now, let's see if he can deliver.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 3. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that. And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.